Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I got a few videos that are a little bit older and not filmed the best, but I didn't want them to go to waste. So that's what you're going to enjoy today, hopefully. This morning it is minus 13 degrees Celsius, and there was a post for a guy stuck up a Forest Service road in a two-wheel drive F-150. So we're going to go get him out. Just going to pick him up because he got stuck last night and somehow got home. So we'll go give him a ride to his stuck truck.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah.
I just hope I actually locked my vehicle. I'm looking at it. I'm sideways.
Yeah, you're in there pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll get it. So he tried to come up here wrong directions. Started up there, tried to get pulled out by a Subaru. Got dragged all the way back down the ditch and finally decided to quit here and leave it for the night, which is probably a good choice. Next question is there tow points up front? Nope. Looks like we're going to the frame or somewhere. Denny's getting anchored off to those trees. We're gonna kind of pull both back at well, Denny's 45 degrees back. I'm gonna pull like 30 degrees so that he comes up sideways out of the ditch and doesn't go down and mess up his passenger side anymore. It really is the best, isn't it? Yep. Generally speaking, it's frowned upon to recover vehicles from the hitch ball. In this situation, we're winching with static line and not snatching the truck with a tow rope, which is where it becomes dangerous because of the shock load and the stretch of the strap. This ball has a 1-inch shank, which is more than strong enough for this recovery. Back complete. So he is right under his truck, hooking up to the frame.
Go right about there.
So that's good.
Yep.
Doesn't look like it, but that ditch is about 4 feet deep-ish. That's why he's able to be completely under the truck. Which, yes, it is safe. The truck is definitely not moving. Here he comes out of his home. So for this one, I'm anchored to the tree right behind me with a short strap and then snatch blocked to his frame right behind his front left tire. Denny is also anchored to the tree behind him and then snatch blocked to the back of the truck at around 45 degrees. So he's pretty much up on the road. Denny's just gonna back up a bit, try and kick his back end over because he's gonna have to go down the road that way, and then we'll figure out getting him turned around. So he's spinning his tires so it goes sideways a bit better. This guy's an awesome help. He's unhooking me while Denny unhooks himself. He's not free. I'll have to go to the back, hook on, and pull him out. I'll probably have to pull him the whole way out. So yeah, he started in the ditch way up there and a couple Subarus dragged him down there. As you can see, he's out on the road, so if he was in a four-wheel drive, he'd be good to go, but he's not. So I'll do a short strap and pull him back to the corner where he can turn around. I was gonna turn you around to that corner, but then I was like, you'll just get stuck there. Yeah, so.
I'll get stuck.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool, man. Well, drive home safe.
We'll try to.
Stuff.
I'll call you in the future if I ever get stuck.
Sounds good. See you, buddy.
See ya.
So we're all done that one. It went, I don't want to say easy, but as planned. We just put a couple snatch blocks on both ends because might as well. It's a fairly heavy truck. Popped out as planned and all good. So on our way down, about 1 kilometer down the road, we came across this loader that had gone a little too far into the ditch and gotten stuck. So for this one, I just hooked up the Yankum rope and gave him a few good tugs, which was a little harder than usual because it was uphill and the road was very icy. There you go. One more. There you go. Took a bit more than I thought.
Yeah, but it worked.
Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to rescue a snowmobile that went off the road yesterday. So this guy went off the road yesterday, about 8 feet down a bank, couldn't get it out himself, walked down and out to his truck. Got a hold of me last night. We set it up to do it today. Gonna take the Jeep. He said it's a few kilometers up the Forest Service Road. Pretty soft snow, but should be able to do it. And we'll see how it looks. Well, there's the sled down the hill. Just came around here, very foggy, lost the road, ended up down there. Sled is currently down there. We're gonna winch him up. Okay, we might reposition. I wonder if we need to come back this way.
You want to get straighter across the road?
It might be better that way.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Okay. Ready for pull. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's let out just a little bit.
You want to just stand on that ski and I'll just get it
Yeah.
up onto the road?
Okay. Cool.
Okay. I'll just get back a bit here.
Thank you. Could have been a lot worse. Came along there, just really foggy, caught a ski, didn't hit that tree, and then a little tree there was helping him from not falling over anymore. So that's good. Basically no damage. Fired right up. So video doesn't do justice again, but yeah, he wasn't getting out of that on his own for sure. And he's ready to go. Well, it still moves, so that's good. Just making sure we made it out. Back to his truck, and he's gonna load up. And that's another one done. All right, just pulled up to the shop because this is where the Jeep was. I didn't take it home last night. My mom is gonna come for this recovery, just so I have someone else with me, and the guy should be able to hopefully hook up straps and whatnot, and maybe she can do some filming. Good morning, girl. You ready to go rescue a van? So I'm just gonna throw a little air in the tires because they're at like 8 or 9 PSI and we got a couple hours of highway to do. So I'll jack them up to like 15. Already got the Yankum ropes and other straps in there. Bunch of shackles, chainsaw, all the normal stuff. Onto the secondary road, which is all plowed, and then looks like we'll have to make another turn off of this onto a road that I assume will be unplowed. So we caught up to this contractor van, and I think it might be the guy that we're coming to pull out. So the timing makes sense, and that's probably him getting a ride in front of us. So he'll lead us right to the spot. Looks like they're parking there, and that's the trail we're going up. That's not too bad, right in the middle of the road. Cool. So they came up here yesterday with two vans. Two vans were stuck, and then a local came to get them with a pickup truck. He got stuck, and then that same local went to get a Bobcat and was able to get the truck and one of the vans out, but not the last van. So now we are getting the last van, and we're using the kinetic strap again. I'm just gonna get turned around here and then back into him, and then I'll have to pull him out couple 100 meters for sure, and then well, maybe even more, because it's going to be very difficult to turn around because it's sugary garbage snow off the hard pack. So it's independent rear suspension, so we're going to hook to the control arms because there's no tow point, which always blows my mind. We'll do both ends of the strap on the van and then run it through the center of mine in creating a big V, and that'll keep them closer to me for when I'm pulling it out. We're probably about just shy of a kilometer in on this trail, and not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed. It's a little Ram Pro Master City, front wheel drive, tiny little tires, and the fact that it made it in this trail as well as it did, that's pretty impressive. You can see it's hard packed in the middle, but as soon as you get out the sides at all, it is quite deep. On this section of trail, there was a tree that had fallen across the trail, and someone had cut a section between. But since the van was dragging down the side of the trail, we couldn't quite avoid the log, and it was too big to move.
Yeah, we're not making it past that. What is that? Is that stuff movable or no? Yeah, good question. We'll loop it through the yellow one, the yellow side, and then back to itself, and also switch mine to the far passenger side one.
It's moments like these that are really frustrating, to not just be able to jump out of my Jeep and be able to assess the situation and rig things up the way that I like. I have to try my best to explain what I want to happen and how I'd like it done, which can be really difficult, especially when it's with someone that you're not used to working with.
You might do it. Oh. You made it. You're there. Is there a reason to change it back, or do we just keep it like this for now?
We'll want to switch back to my middle.
Okay.
But we can keep it same length if you want.
Yeah, well, yesterday the biggest problem we had was the whole way we're sliding down the hill.
Yeah.
So,
Shorter the better at this point. Yeah.
Gary, turn your wheels the other way. You're just pushing your nose into the snow. Gary, turn your wheel the other way. You're just putting your nose in the snow.
All right, so we were able to get him out of there with not too much of a problem. We had to shorten the rope to get him away from the bank at one point, because once you're off the hard pack, it just drags you in and it's very difficult to get back on. But aside from that, it went pretty well. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe. And if you've got anything that you'd like to see or any ideas, be sure to leave them down below in the comments.